Detroit after dark. Detroit after dark. Oh yeah, it's after dark. Ooh. We wind that shit back. Da, 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 what? You gotta sing it again. Back again. Who is it? Nigga, Hurricane. What it is, nigga, we in the house again. Said the pack of men, ladies and gentlemen, front, left, right. We back again. Detroit after dark. Nigga, it's HHN Hood News, motherfucker. We in the house again. We going back again, back again, going back again, back. We going back again. What's good, man? I expected my motherfucking free shit to pop back in, but it's telling me that it ain't in yet. So I got maybe like 40, 50 minutes, maybe an hour. You know what I'm saying? I'm still rationing out this shit, but maybe like an hour 10. But yeah, dog, they're trying to start World War III tonight. What? Man, yo, real shit, real shit. yo, yo, I was supposed to make this video earlier. but were you saying that World War III shit, it might connect with what the fuck I gotta talk about. Because either way it go, we talking about FEMA. And FEMA always pop out during these type of natural disasters or possible World War III disasters. Yeah, we talking about FEMA. I fucked around and saw a motherfucking FEMA truck. I saw a FEMA truck. Now, for the past 6, 7 years, I've been seeing Homeland Security trucks all over this bitch. Russia did something crazy tonight. Russia, Russia, Russia. Shouts out the Truth Virus. Russia, yo, they're they happy that they got some negotiations for Trump in the future. But at the same time, since Biden in office still until he leave, let's just ramp up some shit and blame Russia. This is part of Russiagate. I think this is Russiagate 3 now. Every time you mention Russia, you got to talk about Russiagate because the United States was the one that came out with the misinformation about Russiagate. It's already out there, but they don't want us talking about it. It'll get our videos taken away or shut down or striked. This is Coach Kane. I was watching Remember the Titans too. Man, my favorite scene in Remember the Titans. I know everybody be like, it's the Denzel scene, isn't it? Now, Denzel had a couple great scenes. One of my favorite Denzel scenes was Water's for cowards. Water's for getting blood off my uniform. You don't get no blood on my uniform. You must be outside your mind. Speaking of Denzel, shouts out to Low Key. For doing the Denzel motherfucking video. I ain't even know Denzel was about to go through that shit. I didn't even know he did that shit. Fuck Denzel. Another hero gone. Shouts out to Low Key. Make sure y'all check out that video. Man. But what I also been doing, binging. I've been binging some anime. I've been binging some motherfucking JJK. What's JJK? JJK is Jujutsu Kaisen. And after I binged the anime, I was binging the comic manga. I was binging the manga. I'm like, this shit is fucking crazy. And the ending, oh my God, I see why y'all people is upset. Like, whoever's fans of JJK, like, I got to do a video. I'm going to have some people on the panel. I got to call like JBJ, the JBJ network, so we can talk about that Jujutsu Kaisen shit. That shit was fucking crazy. But, right, fuck this. Yeah, I ruined the titles. But my favorite scene of that movie, though, was Ed Harris. Ed Harris is the definition of a great defensive coach. This motherfucker, PD says something in a huddle, and the motherfucker Ed Harris is like, all right, now you're going to be a star. You got to give me a star effort. PD walked off the field. Ed Harris was like, forget about him. They bet not gain another yard. You blitz all night. I swear if they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm going to take every last one of you out. You make sure they remember forever the night they played the Titans. Nigga, I love that motherfucking scene like a motherfucker. That's some motivational shit right there. And then they went out there on that field and cracked those motherfuckers in half. He told that nigga on the ground, he was like, you better make yourself comfortable down there. Real comfortable. Flipped all those niggas. But where I'm getting at with this, is like I've been doing a lot of shit. I've been binge watching anime, binging manga, but this FEMA truck popped up out of nowhere. So I was like, okay, Homeland Security is all downtown. I understand why Homeland Security is around. We are the borderline of Canada. We got the underground tunnel and we got the Ambassador Bridge to Canada. Okay, I understand why Homeland Security is around. But they've been ramped up for like 6-7 years just riding through the hood. You know, nigga, y'all supposed to be downtown. But seeing this FEMA truck, I had to be like, what the fuck is FEMA doing in Michigan? What is FEMA doing in Michigan? So we about to listen to some shit real quick.
5 words you pronounce wrong. 2 years.
A FEMA worker got fired. Now all this shit just happened recently. Right after I saw this FEMA truck and I started looking up what the fuck is FEMA doing here. We all might have to change plans. Let's just say that. We all might have to change our plans.
After the Daily Wire published this leaked FEMA work chat, but in an interview, Washington said this was not an isolated incident and actually was standard FEMA practice in several states.
If you look at the record, there is what we call a community trend, and unfortunately,
the Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Hold on, y'all. Wait a second. Let's see if I can do this. What's wrong with my shit? Jesus fucking Christ, I hate this shit. Fuck this phone, fuck this world. Fuck. What in the frosted mini fuck? I did not press that. If this ain't the dumbest shit on the fucking planet.
if you look at the record, there is what we call a community trend. And unfortunately, it just so happened that the political hostility that was encountered by my team, and I was on 2 different teams during this deployment, they just so happened to have the Trump campaign signage. So this is not isolated. This is a colossal event of avoidance, not just in the state of Florida, but you will find avoidance in the Carolinas. Senior leadership will lie to you and tell you that they do not know. Demand for FEMA to give you those incident reports.
She said officials lied about it and tried to make her a scapegoat when she was just following FEMA protocol. North Carolina Congressman Richard Hudson wrote, "This is infuriating. We will ensure those responsible for this un-American abuse of power are held accountable. Investigations are coming." And now the House Oversight Committee did announce FEMA Commissioner Deanne Criswell will testify next week on the guidance for workers to skip homes with Trump flags or signs.
Yeah, so she got fired because she put it out there on blast that, yo, they telling us to skip houses with Trump signs or Trump flyers on it. Now, for her to get fired for that is stupid. She should motherfucking sue for wrongful termination. But everybody is on the I hate Trump train, anyone but Trump train. So she might not even win. So that's what's going on. Now, that's a small case, everybody. That's a small little isolated incident. But a motherfucker from North Carolina video. Let's go to his video.
The main difference between the Teeth in a Day process and Nuvia's 24-hour process is that with Nuvia, you are.
And this video is coming to you at 3:22 p.m. Eastern Time. I just posted a video clip of the meeting, the township meeting in Oscoda County, Michigan. In that meeting, at about the 10-minute, 30-second point, the director of the meeting stated that FEMA would be staging 350 semi-trailers, semi-tractor
350 semi-trailers to 6 counties in my state. Now, I'm in Wayne County, Wayne State, Warrior, even though they ain't shit. It's all about that Spartan, bitch. Michigan State. That's right. Go Spartans, even though they've been losing for the past couple years. But that's still my motherfucking team. But if the Spartans don't win, go Wolverine.
to trailers with equipment at an old Air Force base in Oscoda, Michigan. I believe he's referring to Wurtsmith Air Force Base, which is a decommissioned Air Force base based in Iosco County, Michigan, near Lake Huron, and it operated for 70 years between 1923 and 1993. Now, what emergency would FEMA be preparing for in 6 counties that they talked about in this area of Michigan? So that's going on now. That meeting was on October 28th, 2024. And
that meeting, FEMA had a meeting under our nose 3 days before Halloween in Michigan. FEMA, what are they doing here?
Been listening to a lot of buzz around the internet regarding this. It seems that
it wasn't really a lot of buzz. There ain't really too many videos discussing FEMA in Michigan. There's only a couple videos, but it ain't really a lot. But I guess he was searching.
Channel I found on YouTube named The Needy, K-N-E-A-D-Y, The Needy.
All right. I ain't catch that when I heard this earlier, but now I need to check that out.
Homesteader. I also linked her Instagram page. She has a video on this where she puts all the links in there to the township meeting as well. That's where I got the link to the township meeting, and I put a clip of it in my Instagram page. So if anybody knows or has any more information regarding this, because FEMA here in where I'm from, in the North Carolina, South Carolina area, was hemming and hawing that they had no money and no equipment and all this other stuff.
Yeah. Now, where he at, they like, FEMA don't got shit. But you got all the resources up here in Michigan when y'all need to be down there for the hurricane relief. So why the fuck is y'all up here in Michigan? Ooh, the video I got for y'all.
And here they're bringing 350 semi-trailers to this area in Michigan to stage for an emergency. So A, what is the emergency they're staging for? Why are they bringing all that equipment to Michigan? If anybody has any more info on this, please let me know and I'll post.
And I was like, okay, let me go do some fucking research. Nigga. I don't know which one I want to play first. But FEMA did a simulation. A fucking like a fucking simulation drill. Where the fuck is it? It's a 30-minute video, but I can't play too much of it. I got this from the Next News Network. It's about to blow your mind.
Watch this before trying the keto diet. People try to eat the low-carb diet, but they... Patriots, what I'm about to show you is terrifying, and the mainstream media won't touch it.
And the mainstream media won't touch it because I already covered it. Now, I'm going to say this now. The UN, WEF, they already motherfucking came out with this shit. I already made videos on the Fuck the Government podcast. They came out saying that they're going to start deleting American civilians. Remember that? They come out, they can motherfucking cause a scamdemic anytime they doing civil war preparation all over the fucking world. I already told you. They're preparing for another civil unrest. But I got another thing, like outside of this info, that could be another reason why FEMA is in Michigan. Like I said, we might have to motherfucking change our we might have to change plans. But
350 FEMA trucks deployed across 6 strategic Michigan counties. A military whistleblower confirming our worst fears. Training exercises involving 30,000 personnel for domestic operations. Patriots, this is not a drill. It's the execution of a plan years in the making. The maps, the corridors, the staging areas, they all align perfectly with classified summer exercises. But here's what should really keep you up at night. Michigan is just the test run. And speaking of protection, let me tell you something that could save your life. With FEMA's concerning activities in Michigan, having evidence of what happens on the road is more critical than ever. That's why you need this military-grade dash cam. Captures everything. Records suspicious federal movements, documents potential harassment, and provides irrefutable evidence of any encounter. Visit carvisionx.com and get free express shipping and several bonuses with every order.
Oh my fucking God, this nigga just put an ad in here.
Not to get into in this segment, so I want you to stay with me because we've got a lot of dots to connect. I got a concerning phone call today. Apparently, somebody watched our report yesterday, and when we presented the maps in that report, you go on the channel, you can watch the report. They jumped off the couch. They jumped off the couch. They made a phone call. They didn't realize that we had a mutual friend. And then I was presented with information. What we disclosed in our report yesterday and the map that we presented, I was told it mirrored the exact military map that they had used during their own military operation. So when you connect the dots, it's all related. So the evidence is here. So FEMA now, and now think about this in the context of the new DOD directive. Think about this in Jeremy Raskin's declaration that he's not going to be certifying the election, calling for civil war conditions. Like, this is the language of the left right now. That DOD directive, remember, it authorizes lethal force. Lethal force. And remember, it also, what just happened with FEMA? Remember? Well, that person at FEMA has now come out. And this is what's shocking. Before I get into the details of this thread that has gone completely viral, we posted it just a couple hours ago. It's already going viral. But I want you to put what I'm about to present to you in the context of everything that's happening now, including this.
So if you turned in reports to your supervisors that state political hostility for the people in the field, those reports exist.
Yes, hence why I also sent you screenshots where they're deleting files now from my computer. So FEMA says they fired me, but I still have access to the systems and their applications. And while I was in an interview yesterday, I noticed that my files were being deleted in my name, and I could not have been doing that while I was talking to Madison. So
this is the woman who was fired because she gave the directive to skip over any household that had a Trump sign in the hurricane response, FEMA's hurricane response. This shows malice and just outright hatred for Donald Trump supporters within FEMA itself. It is systemic. It is ingrained in the organization. And this woman who was fired, she's now basically blowing the whistle on everything that was happening there.
Very well aware of the incidents that take place, not just with my crew, but with all of the crews in the state that's declared. And instead of just saying, hey, this is how we're going to mitigate it to protect our people, they decided to fire me and make sure Donald Trump knows that they are loyal to him because they fear retribution. The important thing is here, once we start seeing a trend, for example, if they just so happen to have these Trump campaign signs in front of their home, and that's the characteristic that's coming along with that, we have to proceed with precaution. So avoidance first and then de-escalation. And that's the thing. Our superiors know that. We have constant conversations about keep your people safe. If your people are uncomfortable, then just don't go.
So explain this to me, please. Explain this to me. Okay. So I'm just trying to understand what that means. So again, if I'm on a house, if I'm on a street and it has 20 homes, and there are 8 homes on that street with Trump signs, and my team has faced hostility from 3 of the homes that have signs. What happens next?
Okay, before she gets to that, there was no reports of any hostility prior to that. None.
It's good.
He's throwing a hypothetical here.
I informed my TFL, my direct report, hey, we're again experiencing hostile encounters. We're moving on to another street. We're not canvassing those homes.
So again, only for go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
And that's the directive too. Like honestly, he has called me multiple times and says, your job is to keep the team safe.
I'm sorry. When you say he, who's he?
Oh, Chad Hershey.
Okay, so who's Chad Hershey?
The TFL that my assigned TFL for this deployment.
So Chad Hershey has said, told you what?
That if your team is uncomfortable and they do not feel safe, do not go to those homes. Go and canvass the other homes. Your job is to keep these people safe. They need to be able to go back home safe.
Okay, do you see what just happened here? She just outed her supervisor. So she's basically following orders like a good soldier. She's directing her underlings to skip Trump flagged houses. But the evidence now that she's declaring comes from the top, and it keeps getting higher. Who gave the initial directives for that? Okay, so what I'm about to present to you, these are all very important points that I'm getting to. We have to build the backstory before I reveal what I found out on a phone call today. Okay? Now remember Jeremy Raskin. You've seen this clip, but we have to play it again. Jeremy Raskin, by the way, they just came out and said, "Oh, this is fake." He's got the media running cover for him for his own statements right here. But he said them, and you can't deny it. Oh, this clip's going viral. Well, it's because what you said, Jeremy, is so outrageous. And now he's trying to backpedal somehow. But no, the internet lives forever, and so do your words.
Or deficient, because what can be put into the Constitution can slip away from you very quickly. And the greatest example going on right now before our very eyes is Section 3 of the 14th Amendment, which they're just disappearing with a magic wand, as if it doesn't exist, even though it could not be clearer what it's stating. And so, they want to kick it to Congress. So it's going to be up to us on January 6, 2025, to tell the rampaging Trump mobs that he's disqualified. And then we need bodyguards for everybody in Civil War conditions, all because.
Oh, shit. We're going to motherfucking tell the world, yo, nigga, you ain't the president. So let's just trigger a rant, y'all. Yeah.
The 9 justices, not all of them, but these justices who have not many cases to look at every year, not that much work to do, a huge staff, great protection, simply do not want to do their job and interpret what Bishop, because.
Okay, so Civil War conditions, raging Trump mobs because he intends to not certify the election. We have FEMA supervisors pointing out to skip Trump homes for emergencies. So we're building the case that we have a ready. Okay. And there's more. Let's go to see what Ron Paul had to say here.
You coming at? It's some bullshit.
So all you got to do is play chords.
All you gotta do is
you can play 100 songs.
So you can play nothing. Fuck these ads.
Authorized to kill U.S. military now is authorized to kill Americans on U.S. soil. Send in the troops. We need you to shoot a couple of these people.
Yeah.
They're opposing our policies. They're demonstrating against COVID rules. There's something they'll come up with. So I think it's very, very dangerous. And hopefully people wake up. Maybe people will say, well, this was just a political stunt for the campaign or something like that to act tough. But I tell you what, sometimes they come up and nobody warned us that they were going to do this. It wasn't discussed in the Congress, and it's been sitting there. The main thing that most people should have known about is that you're not supposed to use the federal military to enforce laws.
Yeah. Okay. So we got the DOD directive. We got Raskin, the Democrat plan to disqualify the Trump victory, Civil War conditions he's declaring. We have FEMA making their declaration, their case known, that they hate Trump supporters. They're willing to go past their homes in an emergency situation. House Speaker Mike Johnson and Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries are at each other's throats over which party can truly be trusted to certify.
Over what party can truly be trusted? You don't trust no party. How about that? How about this? They're two wings of the same damn bird. Presidents are not elected. They are selected. And for FEMA to skip helping people that just want to vote for someone else is motherfucking diabolical. Everybody needs help in that hurricane relief. You just don't skip nobody's fucking house because they wanted to vote for Trump. That's some bullshit. They all need fucking help here. It don't really matter who they voted for. They can help these motherfuckers. But nah, you're turning away people that's trying to help. They got motherfucking helicopters to airlift niggas. Who's like, nah, nigga, we gonna shoot you out the sky and we're gonna arrest your ass. Nigga, fuck this government and everything it stands for. Motherfuckers better be so fucking lucky y'all ain't walked outside and shot anybody yet. It's garbage day.
2024 election. That's according to Axios. Okay, so this is where it gets really interesting. Okay, we can come back to Judge Joe Brown in a minute on this because he had some thoughts on that DOD directive. And
Judge Joe Brown got some words on this shit. Ain't that a bit? This nigga grabbed Judge Joe Brown. Judge Joe Brown, Judge Mills Lane, Judge Mathis. Paying niggas $800 to call him a crackhead on that fucking on that staged court show. Now we got Mathis Court.
Is Schaefer also covering this for Vigilant News? But this is the actual directive. If you haven't seen it, this is the actual directive that has been published.
Hell yeah, that nigga old as hell.
Defense. Okay, there it is. DOD directive
expands. Yep, the DOD directive, got the article. The DOD directive expands domestic military authority to include lethal force document. But I already covered this in the Fuck the Government podcast or an HHN report about the UN and a whole bunch of other countries preparing for civil unrest. But how is y'all preparing for civil unrest if y'all not about to cause the civil unrest? Which are actions, problem, reaction, solution scenarios and shit. But y'all still wondering, why is FEMA in Michigan though?
Military authority to include lethal force. Here it is. Lethal force.
Yep, lethal force.
Including death.
The fucking DOD. That's the DOD report.
Okay. So this is all the backstory for what I'm about to present to you. Okay? FEMA now deploying 350 plus trucks across 6 Michigan counties. The situation just got darker. A member of the United States military has corroborated maps posted online with their own from the operation. It's not speculation. This has now been verified. The FEMA staffer, who was recently fired for advising other workers to avoid houses with Trump signs in Florida, claims that FEMA took the same stance in North Carolina. She blames the practice on political hostility from Trump supporters. Now let's dive deeper into this thread. 130,000 views on this thread, 425 reposts, going viral. Now the operation was initially classified as top secret, was downgraded to unclassified earlier this year. Conducted in the summer of 2024, the operation wasn't just a drill, it was dissent-related training involving federal agencies. Now these plans are in motion. Our military source revealed that the operation trained over 30,000 individuals nationwide in its purpose to prepare government.
We're going off the rails on this crazy train. One more time. We're going off the rails on this crazy train.
Forces for the arrest of American citizens and their detention in undisclosed locations. It's not a conspiracy, it is documented. And this is an actual photograph that I got from the Department of Defense. Don't believe me? See if you can see this.
God damn it, Brittany. God damn it. You just fucked it all up. That was the motherfucking climax. That was the build up to the end. God damn it, Brittany. But thank you, because you are a lovely lady that is up on game. Now we're officially, we're going off the rails on this crazy train. Fuck it. What's the twisted version? Gotta spit it for the butterbud, to the killers and the hustlers. They be fucking with the ballers and the killers and the thugsters. They be coming at you buggers at the B. I little jar and the question. It's a cycle that is for Chicago with the fucking buy. We're ready to be looking for trouble for nigga. Who the hell is your ass? Hold on, nigga. That's my job. Craig, where the hell you been? Oh man, next Friday reference. Shouts out to Brittany, y'all. Oh no, hell no. Shouts out to Brittany. But yeah, that's the last thing I wanted to talk about on why FEMA is in Michigan. And it seems Brittany is up on game. That's what's up. That's what's up, y'all. Shouts out to all y'all, man. Shouts out to all y'all. But Brittany, that's what's up. I was gonna use this video to build up right to that.
See if you can see this. You can't. If you go to the thread, click on Alt. It's a really long thread, but if you click on Alt, I made sure that I cited exactly who took the photograph. This one was taken by specialist Cherish Little of the 326 Mobile Public Affairs Detachment. Now, the counties involved in Michigan, Eaton, Ingham, Ionia, Kent, Livingston, and Macomb, were chosen as part of it.
I'm in Wayne County. I'm more close to Livingston and Macomb. So that's probably why I saw the FEMA truck. But they in Eaton, Ingram, Lonia, Kent, Livingston, and Macomb. Yep. And the crazy shit about it is, dog, they fucking map and they fucking shit is the same map of their military shit. It's just like, oh my God, dog, the way the shit connects.
Nationwide federal corridor. The routes align perfectly with Racine, Wisconsin, and FEMA is now executing a plan drawn directly from the operations.
I'm on it like dog, got it. That's right.
Okay, so here is the counties that are in question. Now, the operation was not theoretical. Its maps outline scenarios involving mass arrests, transport routes, and detention zones.
Boom! The operation wasn't theoretical. Its maps outline scenarios involving mass arrests, transportation routes, detention zones. Man, dog, FEMA deployment trucks and equipment in Michigan mirrors these plans exactly, according to our military source. We're going off the rails on this crazy train. Yeah.
FEMA's deployment of trucks and equipment in Michigan mirrors these plans exactly, according to our military source. Now, I had a very long conversation with our source today. And when they saw the map that we presented on our program, when we covered this yesterday, they freaked out because they said it mirrored exactly what their map, their official unclassified map for their operation showed. Now, here's what gets interesting. So as I dug deeper, because I needed to corroborate this story, I'm like, okay, here we have this whistleblower. I got him on the phone. They're explaining these things to me. And I'm like, well, they're like, we can't say this. We can't say that. We can't. I'm like, well, I got to give me something here. Give me something to bite onto. So they threw out some keywords to me. I did some searching. I did some investigating. And lo and behold, I was able to corroborate everything that the whistleblower was saying on the public-facing Department of Defense Public Relations website. Okay? So it happened in the summer of 2024. Training was explicit. The government practiced suppressing dissent. Here's a photograph of that operation. Right there.
Something wrong.
That's a public relations.
I'm high.
Now again, if you go to the thread, click on Alt. I literally copied from the website the description and put it on this. So the evidence is right there. There can be no argument.
There could be only one. Hold on, let's show this. Fuck it. Can y'all see this shit? We're going off the rails at this military drill. What's up, military motherfucker? What up, dog? Y'all ready to do this drill? Because we about to act like we arresting y'all. All right, y'all niggas need to act angry, and we're going to arrest y'all. All right? Get the tear gas and the German Shepherds. Yep, shit is getting crazy.
The government practiced suppressing dissent. This included the simulated arrest of American citizens who opposed federal policy.
That new weed.
FEMA is now implementing the logistical groundwork laid during the exercise. Oscoda, Michigan, a decommissioned airbase was identified during the operation as a key logistical hub. FEMA has now turned it into a staging area, deploying hundreds of trucks and resources. This is not a disaster prep. It is federal mobilization.
Exactly. This is mobilization. Those niggas like, oh my God, it's like a hurricane is putting that revolutionary energy in the air. But we're going to have to use it to blame on Trump supporters. And the fucking shit makes me so mad. It makes me so mad. They're about to start killing innocent people. Where is the military guys that's going to be on the inside to stop this shit? Because the military insider guy gave this guy from the Next News Network. Check this channel out. It's the Next News Network. I get some get some little news from. But like I just subscribed not too long ago this year. But it's a cool channel. But what I'm about to say? Yeah, they're about to start killing innocent people. And we need to load up.
This is the decommissioned airfield. Now, this is the map that we presented on the program last night.
Yeah, they got some shit going around here. They got a map. Hold on, show you the map. Turn this bitch. Shit. There you go. All right. All right. Now I'm somewhere above the I think above the K in that area. But the motherfucking no, not the K, that's Wisconsin. I think the Mitten is over here. This is where they're gonna be deploying that, and they're gonna be doing their little routes through motherfucking Wisconsin too. across the lakes and shit on some transport shit. And I don't know if he's gonna show the military map. I don't remember. It's been
This is the map that set off our whistleblower who came forward.
goddamn ad.
Of all rallies, many stock markets,
Nigga, stock market, China, Singapore,
all-time highs.
Our whistleblower who came forward when they saw this, and particularly what they saw was the arrows going across Lake Michigan, because on their map they have the exact same arrows explaining it all. That's what freaked them out. They saw the map. They said, "Wait a second." So this is somebody posted this on X. They did their own research, their own work. They drew the connections themselves based on open source intelligence, and they came up with this, and it lined up exactly with the whistleblower's own map. Okay. The operation involved military-grade logistics, including the coordination of routes, detention facilities, and staging points. Our source confirmed
that detention facilities. Why they just can't say FEMA camp? Why they just can't say that detention facilities? You're trying to rehabilitate you. No, nigga. Like I said, if y'all let these motherfuckers do this shit, But let me fast forward to Judge Joe Brown, because remember, like I can't be here too long because it's supposed to restart my 20 hours, but it says, no, nigga, we ain't gonna restart it till you gotta probably wait till I wake up or some shit. Judge Joe Brown.
Silence is deafening. FEMA's actions, shrouded in secrecy, are being carried out with no public accountability. The alignment with the operations maps confirms this is a planned, coordinated effort. The maps show more than routes. They reveal intent. There's another photograph.
Yeah, I fast forward to the other photograph. Look at this photograph. Every time I do it makes me laugh. Some shout the Nickelback. Why do everybody hate Nickelback so much? They say that a hero can save us. I'm not gonna stand here and wait. Hell yeah, I ain't waiting for Spider-Man either. Imagine being a grown as adult in detention. Dog. Dog, that'll make anybody crash out. I'm a grown-ass man in detention. Dog. We're gonna fucking flip every table in that bitch. I swear to God, nigga. Do they got solitary confinement in the FEMA camp? Yeah, it's called a fucking hole that they dug. That you gotta get in some cold ass water. Nickelback wasn't U2. No, I think U2 was Creed. Like I think. I'm not sure. I'm entitled to overcome. Unless they two different groups, I got them mixed up. I think U2 did the song for Triple H when he came back. It's a beautiful day. Ah, it's a beautiful day. What type of nigga wear a leather jacket with a fucking jean vest over it? That's the only nigga that can get away with that. That's the only nigga that can get away with that. But let me show y'all the picture of the motherfucking niggas lined up at the camp. I mean, not the camp, but the training facility. Okay. Shit. Can y'all see this shit? Gotcha, bitch. You all right? Now line up. I need y'all to act like y'all Trump supporters that are angry at us, and we're gonna beat y'all ass and tear gas you and tase you and beat you. Are y'all ready for that? Yeah, we're NPCs and sheep and shit. Game over, man. Game over. Great. Why you have to say it like that? Yay! I wish I had the motherfucking clip. You know, like if you play the Five Nights at Freddy's and you survive through the night, it'll have that yay at the end and shit.
FEMA's use of corridors and staging areas mirrors military exercise that train personnel to suppress dissent and detain citizens. The operation has moved from training to execution. White hats inside the federal government.
Yeah, change to execution. All right, I need y'all to act like y'all did when we give y'all the execution style. Yes, sir. Blah. Play dead. I wonder how much those motherfuckers got paid. Or did they make it home? That's some real shit.
The operation as alarming. Internal dissent confirms that FEMA isn't acting alone. This is a federal operation designed to centralize control under the pretext of preparation. Every truck, every staging area, every route has been planned for years, and FEMA is not improvising. They're executing a federal strategy. The maps from the operation are a blueprint, and Michigan is the testing ground.
Yep.
The silence from the main.
Michigan is a testing ground. I did say Detroit was the toilet of America. Hey, only I can talk about my city. But movies, TV shows, cartoons, they make fun of Detroit like a motherfucker.
Mainstream media is, of course, intentional. FEMA's actions in Michigan are happening under the radar while the public is distracted by other narratives.
Yeah, they're distracted by Diddy, Usher, Bieber, Kim K, Beyonce, Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, and they all gay. All day. God damn you, Denzel.
Is in the maps and the corroboration.
No, fuck that. What's the last distraction? The Tyson humiliation ritual. Tyson bite gate. Bite the gloves, Mike. All right, Mike, bite the gloves, Mike. Bad people like, yeah, niggas probably FEMA. You know they about to put the motherfucking checkbox under this video. They about to put the checkbox under this video. You already know that, right? Motherfucker. I'm glad I ain't get a phone call yet. Nigga, that'll fuck everything up. Hurricane don't say nothing. You might get a phone call in the middle of the night. I'm like, bitch, if it ain't a booty call, ho. Don't you better not call me to ask me do I got anything on my Cash App, bitch. You better not call me and be like, my cousin about to send me some money and I don't got a Cash App. Can you send it to your Cash App and you just give me the money? I ain't want to go through that and shit again. I'm tired of helping you, bitch.
The truth is in the maps and the corroboration from our military source. Now, Michigan is not the only state involved. Underground systems tied to federal facilities and ferry routes hint at nationwide network for transport and detention.
Nationwide network for transport and detention. Michigan is not the only motherfucker. Ain't the only motherfucker. Just let you know the evil lurks.
The coordination is extensive and troubling. Again, here is an image of all the federal harbors on the Great Lakes. Now, this is all on my X account. You want to go look at the pictures more in detail. I know this is it's difficult to see. Just go check it out for yourself. Community leaders and local governments, except one, have remained silent on the scope of federal actions. FEMA's presence has raised local concerns, but the broader implications of these operations remain unaddressed by authorities. Listen.
Okay, have you heard about the dental implant provider that was somehow able to make getting permanent dental implants affordable?
Okay, broader implications of these operations remain.
God damn, y'all talking about dental implants. Y'all should have motherfucking hollered at Damon Dash and shit. The fuck? But I can't be talking shit, nigga. I don't know if I'm gonna have my shit 20 years from now.
Unaddressed by authorities. Listen.
Services. The airport was just notified that FEMA has chosen the airport facility as a stationing hub for emergency services through FEMA. They will be serving 6 counties in this area, and they will be bringing in some 350 semi-trailers with equipment to park on the base. Also, if you see a lot of trucks coming into the base, that's what it is. It's nothing to get scared about. They're staging for emergency situations in any of these 6 counties that FEMA.
And he said, man, real shit, man. I didn't want to bring this up, man, but I had a dream. And like, this is a long time ago. I had a dream that I was escaping a white facility. Like, I'm talking about escaping. It was a white facility, punching niggas in white lab coats, running from niggas that look like toy cops and shit. But when I made it to the outside, it was a shitload of white semi-trucks. I'm motherfucking running, dipping, diving, doing the 5Ds of dodging that bitch. Trying to get the fuck out the goddamn dream. But yeah, I don't know why a motherfucker thought of that, man. But yeah, maybe I escaped the motherfucking FEMA facility. Maybe I escaped. Shouts out to Armchair Revolutionary, the legend. Shouts out to everybody in the building.
Takes care of. The airport.
Emergency.
Right.
What emergency?
Right. What emergency?
What possible emergency could they be preparing for? An inauguration? A revolt when they don't certify an election? I mean, the operation that we just shared with you so far clearly shows that they are training to arrest American citizens, rioters, protesters. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what we're showing.
All right, now, hold on, wait a minute.
Personnel were trained to arrest and detain American citizens. The deployment of resources in Michigan is a direct result of that training. It's not relief, it's preparation for federal control under the guise of an emergency. My goodness. CTX exercises prepared the soldiers for engaging with angry citizens, riot suppression, and notional detentions. FEMA's actions now mirrored this military training exactly. This was never about readiness for natural disasters. A SCOTA initially intended for migrant housing is now being used for federal staging. The sudden shift in purpose, confirmed by our source, proves this operation is about more than disaster relief. It's about controlling dissent. The operation was not a drill. It was a rehearsal.
Motherfucker, I just looked up at the goddamn comments. This motherfucker.
Some staging areas from that operation to mobilize now. The deployment of 350 plus trucks in Michigan proves the.
I know I should never mention nothing about no goddamn dream. Forgot low key in the comments.
Plan has been activated. Our military source didn't just corroborate the maps, they confirmed the operation's purpose. It's not about saving lives or responding to disasters. It's about federal agencies preparing to suppress dissent and centralize control.
Now, here's another question. Are these Trump supporters going to be staged protesters that's going to act like they get locked up and they're going to, like have the mixed in crowd with them? Like, I don't know how they gonna do this, because that so-called insurrection that happened on that January 6th, that fake ass insurrection, remember who opened up the doors for them? It was the fucking feds and the police. So, but they also saying that they about to stage, they're not about to give Trump the presidency. So a whole bunch of people are gonna get mad because of this and just start fucking up shit. That what they get ready for? That's what they saying. Where's the
facilities near Lake Michigan are positioned for controlled access, and the corridors tied directly into the broader federal logistics. It's not isolated, it's systemic planning for federal mobilization under emergency pretense. And Michigan's only the beginning. The playbook being used now will expand nationwide if it's not stopped. FEMA's actions are a warning sign of what is to come, and the American people need to wake up before it's too late. The alignment of FEMA's actions with CSTX's military training is no coincidence. This is a coordinated, planned effort to extend federal power. The maps, the movements, and the secrecy all point to a chilling conclusion. Local and federal mismatches in communication are intentional. Escoda and other sites have been reframed as disaster housing or migrant facilities, but the reality is far more concerning. FEMA is preparing for unrest, not relief. Community leaders downplaying the secrecy of operations and the alignment with military exercises are a clear signal that FEMA's actions in Michigan are setting a precedent that this is a test for large-scale federal overreach. Speculation of underground tunnels and hidden logistics is not baseless. Military coordination and strategic site positioning confirm a deeper federal strategy. The corridors in Michigan are part of a nationwide blueprint.
Nigga, I heard underground tunnels. Now, we do have underground motherfucking shit in Michigan. I think the Underground Railroad was in this bitch. But motherfuckers thought that was an actual railroad. But we do have underground shit here. Like in downtown Detroit. So, yeah. I think we got some underground shit in Highland Park too. I'm not sure. I think we do. But yeah. But that's that. Let's get to Judge.
Truth is undeniable.
Judge Blow
Demand answers. The maps, military corroborate.
Because we already get the gist of what's going on. Yep. I just want to hear what Judge Joe Brown got to say. Shouts out to In the Groove. Shouts out to everybody.
Let's take a look. Let's see what Judge Joe Brown had to say about this.
I want to bring the media is completely out of control.
Man, every time I hear Judge Joe Brown, I think about that live we was all on with Dane Calloway and shit. I forgot what he wanted that motherfucker to spell. That shit was hilarious. Like, nigga, you spell it. You spell it, nigga. Dog, nigga. We had a blast dealing with this motherfucker. Like real shit. We had a blast dealing with Judge Joe Brown. You spell it. What was that word again, y'all?
Instead of trying to implement a free speech situation, they're trying to destroy it. I want to bring something to everybody's attention. It's Department of Defense Directive 5240.
This nigga said Department of Defense Directive 5240. This nigga know this shit. Nigga, we knew you knew. We knew you was with them boys. Now you want to try to come to our side and tell us some little truth nuggets and shit. Let's see what he got to say though.
0.01. It was implemented by the Biden-Harris administration September 27th, last month, and it authorizes the U.S. Department of Defense on the authority of a representative no higher in rank than a colonel to use deadly force against American citizens.
Oh! Now, Judge Joe Brown is talking about this shit. So I know his military buddies or his higher ups that's still in the government called that nigga like, yo, protect your family, protect your friends. Some shit is about to go down. Now, they said this shit was passed under our nose 2 months ago under the Biden-Harris administration. What was we doing 2 months ago? We were still talking about Diddy. But I was letting y'all know through the Fuck the Government podcast or the HHN. I forgot which one I said about the motherfucking UN and the WEF trying to get governments to motherfucking prep for war and pass some laws so you can start killing your own motherfucking people. So yeah, I was on it.
Paul. One of the specific categories that is mentioned is dissent or refusal to accept election results. Now, we had an experiment I've been talking about all around this country, and it started 235 years ago when we adopted our Constitution. 233 years ago, we adopted the Bill of Rights. And we have been progressing, except we've got a party right now that wants to tear all of that down. We hear
it ain't a party. Well, it might be a Diddy party. A Diddy party full of reptilian, shape-shifting alien bastards. But this motherfucker still think that people are human. These motherfuckers are evil, alien, allegedly. But what else you got to say, Joe?
Your candidate talking about they want to get rid of the First Amendment because we need a bureau to deal with controlling misinformation.
Now, we need to get rid of the First Amendment because we need to build and control misinformation. We need to take away the guns and shut these motherfuckers up so we can use our guns to kill them. Yeah, go evil. Evil is good. If you get yourself some evil ass, woo! These niggas are evil, Paul. yo, nigga, like, go watch Vampire in Brooklyn, nigga. That shit was hilarious. Evil is good. Nigga, this is what Corey Holcomb keep referencing. But to the eyes of the government, nigga, evil is good to these motherfuckers. And yes, this nigga is a fucking Mason talking all this shit. I guess it's Mason and government buddies saying, yo, nigga. But they might ice this nigga for the saying this shit. Judge Mathis was a better judge than Joe Brown. Judge Joe Brown just talked too slow. Like, you and the other guy tried to rob the other guy, and the other guy, the witness, said that it wasn't none of you guys. But yeah.
Nazi Party started that same identical bureau in 1933. 1934, the Nazis started Strength Through Joy. We have that coming up right now. And it's trying to derail something that is the natural outcome of this experiment we engaged in, which is black, white, brown, red, yellow. We all can come together and we have a common interest because most humans come from a traditional nuclear family, but somebody wants to tear it down.
When you say somebody, say the name, nigga. Say the name. Who's trying to tear it down, Mr. Brown? Who? Is it your crew? The Masons? The Illuminati? Or is it the royal family? Or is it the alien shape-shifting bastards that's motherfucking drinking adrenochrome jello shots, having rituals and Diddy party orgies and shit on Epstein Island that has been renovated? Allegedly.
When somebody wants to tear it down, that means I don't care what your ethnicity is. You have more in common with every other human being on this planet, especially those who are citizens of the United States of America. We can come together and look at this.
We can come together and destroy the government. Now, that's over. We done listening to Judge Joe Brown. We got to go back to Brittany. Shouts out to Brittany. Another reason why FEMA could be in Michigan is because of this Madrid fault line. Now, studying this fault line and all the shit that I like noticed on earthquakes and shit, and then find out the best specific location. Michigan is the safest location for natural disasters. They are in the straight up green zone. Like I'm talking about, like if anything happened, we'll feel maybe a fucking shake, maybe like a small little 2-point, maybe 3, like an aftershock. If this Madrid fault line really does its thing, nigga, FEMA is already posted. Now, I'm saying that to say this. They don't have to prep for some type of fucking civil war. Going back to Jesse the Body Ventura, the old school wrestler, I want to know if they're putting bombs on fault lines. I'm just asking questions. I'm asking questions. Is they about to put a bomb on the Madrid fault line? We are just had a fucking hurricane on the East Coast. Now y'all about to really fuck this country up even more. Oh, no wonder y'all got all the motherfucking FEMA equipment and trucks in Michigan. Because you're about to do something way bigger than a fucking hurricane. You're about to do the great earthquake of Revelation and start this Project Bluebeam, bitch. Yeah. You gotta have the great earthquake, right? Because that's what happens in the goddamn Bible or the Bible. It can get more diabolical. But those are the two I got. But at the end of the day, the UN, the WEF, getting these motherfucking countries and people to prep. But also at the same time, they giving law enforcement all across the country UFO documents on what to do if you see one or encounter one. So what the fuck is that shit about? Okay? So fuck the bullshit. This shit is boring. Bring on a fucking aliens. I'm ready to shoot somebody in the face. It's garbage day. All right. Now, I think I want to show you one more thing. Shouts out to Brittany. We're gonna just tell the whole climax. But shouts out to Brittany because she's on it. She's on point. Most people ain't on this shit. And most people ain't thinking about no motherfucking Madrid fault lines. Ain't nobody thinking about no fucking FEMA camps. Brittany was thinking about that shit. Brittany is on point. All right. Now, this is not a video with voice. This is the simulation that FEMA did when they came here.
Are you tired of dated, worn-out ceilings that do nothing for your space?
Yes, I'm tired of dating. I'm tired of dating chicks that don't put their kids to sleep after 10 o'clock. If the kid's up late, you might as well cancel the date. Hurricane. What? Arkansas by Jonesboro. Nobody I talk to is alone. What? You down there where the weed is cheap? I can get me a QP for 100, allegedly. Can I still get a QP for 100 down there? I'm on the New Madrid fault line. You should say I'm on point, all right. Get the hell out of there! But I'm about to show y'all some shit. This is the simulation. Now, I don't know if it's gonna play well on the motherfucking phone I got, but I really hope it do. All right. Turn this phone. All right. The New Madrid fault line. God damn, this shit looks crazy. Salute. All right. This is the New Madrid fault line. Where do y'all line up on the map? But you're about to see now. I'm about to get closer. That's a faraway picture. But this is in real time, everybody. That is that. New Madrid, Missouri. Where's that? And Memphis, Tennessee. That's Clarksville, Tennessee, and Carbondale, Illinois. Spread it out. Nashville, Tennessee, and St. Louis. This what happens if you get hit with a 7.7. Louisville, Kentucky, and Springfield, Illinois. Kansas City, Missouri, and Louisville, Kentucky. That shit just scattered. Indianapolis and Oklahoma City. Cincinnati, Ohio. Cincinnati is a couple hours from me. Chicago, Illinois. Chi-Town, gone. Oklahoma City still getting hit. Now, it's saying that's a big ass fucking earthquake. I know, right? The planet is tired of this shit. I wish the planet was tired of this shit because it'll be a natural disaster. But if the government is putting bombs on fault lines and causing these earthquakes, and they're, let's just say, mobilizing to safe zones to prep, then they're causing it. They got to be causing it. But to say, according to FEMA report released in 2008, what was going on in 2008? Oh, yeah. Niggas was on that Obama. And what was the music that played my eardrums out just like oh my God, I hated the fucking music. A millionaire, I'm a young money man. Dog, I hated that shit. The coldest album of that year was T.I. Paper Trail. This nigga real shit. And then Jeezy motherfucking smacked us in the face with the Recession album. Then right after the Recession album, we have a recession. Or did the recession come first and Jeezy came out with the album? But like either way it go, art imitate life, life imitate art, however the game go. Truth in plain sight type of activity going on. And oh yeah, and a whole bunch of people lost their jobs, homes. A lot of motherfuckers were self-deleting because they lost their jobs and homes. Some people were self-deleting because the president became black. It was crazy in 2008. Oh yeah, what happened? I was homeless. So fuck Obama. Lost my crib and a job. But it say, hold on, wait. I forgot. It say, according to FEMA in 2008, goddamn, it's like as soon as I said that year, I just went off into a goddamn tangent. My bad. According to FEMA, report released in 2008, magnitude 7.7 earthquake of the New Madrid fault line will cause $300 billion of economic losses. That's all they care about is money. You don't care about the people's lives. Oh my God, this freaking motherfucking cost $300 billion worth of damage. Well, what about the people's lives and their children and their families and their friends? Oh, we don't give a fuck about that. We're about to lose $300 billion. But that's about 3 times more than Hurricane Katrina. Nearly 1 million damaged buildings, 2.6 million households without electric power, and 3,500 fatalities. That's a goddamn lie. It's going to be a whole lot more fatalities than that. I hate how they inflate numbers. Crazy work, for real. Yeah. So that's that. And shouts out to everybody coming through. Let me get my shots before we bounce. Shouts out to Jordan Echo Universe. Man, you know they turn my motherfucking videos, you know, my motherfucking songs I did in the fucking shorts. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm heated about that. Now, I know we all probably got the notification they was going to extend the shorts to 3 minutes. I'm like, okay, if you're going to extend the shorts to 3 minutes, why the fuck you turn my videos that I did my music into shorts? Oh, because it's within the 3 minute time frame. Oh, if that was the case, why you didn't grab my song called Exterminate? Why you didn't put that in the motherfucking short list? Why you didn't grab the hurricane in the box where I exposed a fucking facility creating hurricanes in a fucking building? And that's 1 minute and some change, but that's not in the shorts. So they're fucking with me. Son of a bitch. I'm gonna beat their ass. Allegedly. I mean, god damn it, man, I'm gonna strike for this. I'm gonna fuck. Oh boy. Tough Tone, Detroit, East Side, Cheddar Boys. Anyway, shouts out to Jordan Echo Universe. Make sure y'all check out our Live It Up track. You know what we do. Shouts out to Brittany for being on point, letting us know about the Madrid fault line. Know what I'm saying? In the middle of my build up, I was gonna build up to this point. This is my meat and potatoes. I don't think there's gonna be a civil war. I think they're gonna motherfucker put the bomb on that fault line, cause that great earthquake, and then everybody gonna be like, "This the end of the world, y'all." Book of Revelation shit, and then we're gonna have a hologram coming out the sky with the fake Jesus. Even the phone was like, "Bling." Even my phone want to agree. Synchronicity, motherfucker, synchronicity. Shout out to Brittany, man. Thanks. You already know. Who else is in the building? Who else is in the building? Why does my shit keep reversing? Okay, there you go. Shout out to Armchair Revolutionary, the legend in the building. Shout out to Jalen. You're the man. Voice. Shout out to Low Key. Make sure you check out our track, Hideout. Yeah, nigga. Killed that shit. I popped the trunk on Trump. Nigga, I'm really on real nigga timing. No, nigga, that verse was cold. Made it in America, so I love violence. Nigga. Made in America, motherfucker. So I love violence. What you know? What does he say? Yeah, he said, I don't create the law. Fuck who create the laws. Run up in the old orange swarming black garments. I ain't waiting for the purge. I want to start it. Don't get up my way. You're diligent, follow conspiracy, hollering. I think the dollar did the party. You tell the truth, you were target. That nigga killed that shit. Shout out to Low Key. Nigga, I play that song every motherfucking day on some real shit, nigga. That song is the shit. Black John Wick. Shouts out to everybody coming through. Who else is in the building? I know we have some more people. Yep, shouts out to Bronze. Bronze in the building. Bronze was in the building. Who else? Who else? Who else? I think that was it. Yep, that was it. That was it. That was it. Shouts out to everybody coming through. Y'all the truth. I clap. You wild. Going back to these damn comments. Can't do weed in the building. I don't even know the name of it. But yeah, man, this is the HHN special report on FEMA. And they mobilized in Michigan, 350 trucks in 5 motherfucking counties, doing some drills on civil unrest. But my conspiracy theory is they there because Michigan is the safest place in natural disasters. So I'm like, shit, we all might have to change our plans and move up here. Yes, it's cold. It gets cold. But would you rather be safe and cold than being in a goddamn wasteland like Mad Max? But real shit, Lord, real shit. This shit could motherfucking trigger the Yellowstone National Park volcano. No one talking about that shit. I completely forgot about that. They say like if that erupt, it's a wrap for this whole country. This whole country getting cut in half. So we might not be safe anywhere. And what's my favorite song? It's the end of the world and we know it. Yeah. No. Stop. I gotta end this. I gotta end this right. Mic check. I walk around the streets with my black Tech 9 on the waistline, looking to hype shit. I never claimed to be the best type of rapper, but I have to show the motherfuckers what I'm after. I'm after the gold and after that the platinum. Beef after that, Hurricane G packs the gat, son. Blow.